welcome to another episode of Bob and the Boys. We could not be more thrilled to be back with you on another NFL Sunday. Joining me, as always, we got the two Sire brothers, Kyle and Sean, and our favorite, Hayden Fry. How are you guys doing today?
Well, I see your favorite.
Probably the only Hayden Fry knows, so.
I said my favorite Hayden Fry.
Oh, okay.
You guys are my favorite brothers.
Wasn't that
Really?
Wasn't that a famous?
You are.
What about the Lost Gardens?
No salmon. No. I'm out on Sam. If it was two Adams, I'd be in, but I'm out on Sam. Anyways, guys, I want to start the show here with a little prep sports segment for you all. As you guys know, and many others know, that I had the pleasure of joining Mike Sullivan in the booth last week on Friday to watch Memorial and Chippewa Falls play. And guys, I gotta tell you, it was a thriller. And Kyle, I know you listened to a lot of that game. What were your thoughts on it?
Well, it sounded like track meet. I mean, it was. I think the Big Rivers is becoming the Big 12 of high school football. As a
Texas boy,
fan,
yeah.
you're used to defenses with Swiss cheese holes.
Hey, we held USC to -5 yards last night.
Yeah, that's saying something.
I would just say that there's. I think Memorial didn't capitalize, and they got a little tentative and tight there towards the end, and Chippewa just made plays when they had to. And obviously Memorial was hurting with some injuries, but
Yeah, losing Crawford was big.
credit to Chippewa for being resilient and coming back.
Down 24 in the second half.
Coaching matters.
Down 24 in the second half. And let's switch to another local team. Let's talk about Eau Claire Regis. Looks like Brian Brenner's got another very special team over there at that Catholic school. Sean, let's bring you in on that. What's your thought on this Regis team?
I think this is probably the deepest team that he's had in his tenure at Regis. They have 4 or 5 backs that are very, very capable of going for 100 yards a game if they get the carries. They do running back by committee, so they're not going to get that a lot of 100 yards, but they're definitely have a stable backfield. Michaels has a really good arm, and is mobile too. Their defense is coming together. Obviously, the last 2 games they've had shutouts. I think they're only going to get better as the year goes on.
Couldn't agree more. And I'm going to enter with you, Fry. You're actually a middle school coach over there.
Yeah.
Although your middle school coach,
Coaching
you
the big dogs.
really can't emulate what the varsity is.
No, not yet.
What's your thoughts, though?
I think their defense is what's going to take them. You know, sometimes their offense, you know, in that double wing, once you get into playoffs, some of those teams, you know, can stack the box and dare you to throw, but their defense is going to keep them in a lot of those close playoff games, I think. Ernie Ernstmeyer, that's the guy to watch.
It is.
That guy's a stud.
In a game to watch, Regis at Spencer Columbus, that's going to be a showdown. So that's kind of our little show to the local prep sports teams of the week. So let's jump into the more meat of the show. I had NFL, but let's start with college football because I think there's a lot to talk about college football. Let's start with the Wisconsin Badgers.
Oh my God.
Let's start with our team, the Wisconsin Badgers. And I'm going to take the mic. I'm going to start this one off. Sean, Kyle, Alex Winterbrook. On that bandwagon all last year, and this Bob over here in this chair told you guys, it's not going to be funny when Alex Winterbrook costs us a game we should win. Oh, what? Hayden, I'm not thinking, what happened?
Yeah, I do believe he only, what was it?
190 yards.
190 yards,
1
no
interception.
touchdowns, 1 pick.
Poor pocket presence.
Poor
clock management. Coaches could blame that, but... So, I'm going to come back to this.
And I believe it was Kyle that said Hornworth for Heisman, right? And then he was going to eat his words.
We were going to eat our words.
Right, yeah.
I don't think you guys understand sarcasm.
Well, he's trying to cover his tracks now.
Here we go. The backpedaling begins.
Here's what I'm going to say, and then it's all you guys. I told a lot of people a year and a half ago, I would rather have Joel Stave as my quarterback than Alex Hornibrook. And I was talking to one of my good friends, Brady, over in Sartell, Minnesota, and he brought up a very good point to help strengthen my argument. Joel Stave played 2 years and had 2 tryouts with 2 different NFL teams. There's not a snowball's chance in HE double hockey sticks that Alex Hornibrook's going to get the opportunity. I mean, can you guys agree with that?
Yes, 100%.
He will definitely get an
No, he won't.
What do you see? His water pistol?
It's not even a water. I mean, he has trouble throwing the ball like 30 yards.
He can't throw a 10-yard out?
He was the #1 quarterback at the Peyton Manning Skills Academy, so.
Well, were the other kids 16 years old going against him, or what?
I think Jalen Hurts was there. No wonder why.
Oh, yeah. He should have been their receiver, not as their quarterback.
was so.
Let's bring you in, Sean.
I apologize to all the listeners out there for getting your hopes up about this Badger team. I said they would make the playoff at the beginning of the year. I was dead wrong. The defense, the D-line does not get really any pressure. The linebackers have to make every single play, except Connolly, who
losing Van Ginkel.
Van Ginkel was hurt, but T.J. Edwards really has to make every single play.
Yep.
Otherwise, the corners are going to have to, make plays on their young.
Conley crapped his pants.
They did.
He played terribly.
His angles of pursuit were so bad.
So bad.
So bad. And Hornibrook looked like crap. Paul Christ, that was like he was playing to lose. He was playing not to win, my bad. And when you play not to win, then you lose, because that last drive, you ran it 3 times. Why run it?
The end of the first half when they had
that was
3 timeouts.
Yeah, 4 o'clock.
It's like,
what are you
it's
doing?
like, I don't know what he expected, that magically the Badgers just going to turn the switch on like they had against the last 2 weeks against horrible teams. Like, BYU's not a bad team.
They'll be an 8-7 team.
So that you can't just do that against a team that has a physical defense and a running back that can control the clock with Squally Canada.
Here's what I want to say to you quick, Sean. You said, I agree with a lot of what you said, but I'm not going to give Paul Chris all the blame, because I think Rudolph and Chris, with the conservative play calling towards the end of the game, was because they have Alex Hornibrook at quarterback.
Yeah.
And since you're calling it like that and you don't trust him that much, it's telling me it's time to move on. That's what that's telling me.
Because really, what's the worst thing that happens if you put a freshman quarterback or a guy?
He's not going to do much.
He can't play any worse.
No.
You know?
He really can't.
I think you guys are overreacting.
Okay, Mike's yours.
Oh.
I mean, I'm not saying Alex Hornibrook is the greatest quarterback ever to play for the Badgers, but he could be. He's only a few wins away from taking the all-time wins leader. You guys seem to forget.
Of him, not
you guys have such short-term memory here. You know what? It's a long season. They could run the table. If they ran the table, they would be in the playoff. So
That's
everybody
not
just
gonna happen.
chill out.
That's not
Okay, if they run the
As
table,
Aaron
I'll give
Rodgers
him
once
credit.
said, just relax.
Yeah, but
And I want to
that's
say
Aaron
this. Do you guys not remember last year? New Year's Six Bowl. Down in Miami. Hostile environment. We weren't running the ball. We put the ball in Alex Hornibrook's hands.
Because there's 8 people in the box.
And what did he do?
He should do that every. If he was good, he would do that every single game. He's got talented receivers. Sean, you love the receivers.
He's
of the
got
Badgers.
he's
and they're 1-on-1 coverage.
And Ferguson's
is a
gonna be
stud.
a stud.
He's already
gonna
a
be
stud.
better than Fumagalli.
Yeah, he's already really good, and he still can't do anything. And he had good protection.
You don't believe in just maybe a bad game.
He's had a bad career. I don't believe bad games.
He's had
career.
2 stellar games, and one was against BYU last year and Miami.
And Miami.
Other than that, he's been
average.
In spite of him.
And I thought he was gonna make a jump this year due to the fact that every returning lineman was coming back.
And all
the
the
receivers.
You lost
back.
Fumagalli.
But Ferguson was a stud.
No, that's all.
That's what I'm saying though. Like, it's not like they had.
It's not like huge loss.
But they basically had 10 out of 11 starters
I
coming
think
back.
we got to tip our hat to BYU. They were ready to play, and we weren't. And
see, the test is next week against
if
Iowa.
If we come out and we play bad against Iowa, then I will. If he
Then
plays
make a
bad against
quarterback
Iowa,
change. Yep, that's what I said.
I will say, okay, I'm open to the QB change, because at that point,
The season's done.
the season's done, so you might as well.
Try to get the young guys some experience, some reps.
But
Okay.
there's really no point, because the
Okay.
Graham Mertz is coming in next year to take.
Fair enough. Let's speed this up. Let's talk about your Texas Longhorns a little bit, Keith. Big win.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to say that on here. I was going to say, I'll say it anyway. I actually bet against my Longhorns. I put $10 on USC against Bob because, well, Texas doesn't play very well, but they came out and surprised me. They actually decided they wanted to run the ball. Their defense showed up, like I said, held USC to -5 rushing yards. I don't know, they played pretty physical, actually. Of course, it was USC.
Well, what did I say? They play up to their competition and they play down to their
And
competition.
Sean, I want to give you credit
So
also.
true.
Because if I'm not mistaken, I know Hayden didn't like him or really dislike him, but you've been the only other guy really that's been on my. You've had my back on Sam Darnold.
Oh yeah.
And remember when I said you backed me up on this? USC without Sam Darnold, and they got a lot of people back. They're going to be a 7-8 win team, and they'll be lucky to get that. What's your thoughts?
The quarterback's young, and when you have a young quarterback that's not special, like a Sam Darnold, you're gonna struggle.
Okay,
Um,
in his defense, he should still be in high school.
No, it's not. Let's wrap this
Same high
college
school.
football segment
Modern day high
up.
school
Talking
football.
about some SEC football quick. Big win for Coach O.
Coach O.
I
love Coach O. I love Coach O.
If they do that against like Alabama or Clemson, they're gonna get broken.
I'm glad you brought that up. Let's talk about it. I personally think this is Nick Saban's best Alabama team. He's got a stud quarterback and the defense to go with it. What are your guys' thoughts on that?
Not as good of a defense, but the offense is.
But the defense is still probably top 10.
Oh yeah. I'm just saying it's not his best defense, but by far his
But
best
the fact
offense.
that offense can score so quick,
Yeah.
the defense can pin their ears back and
Right.
just get turnovers.
Yep.
So it's similar to like the Packers when the Super Bowl year.
Yep.
That defense is very turnover,
Yep.
Opportunistic and stuff. That's
Yep.
what that Bama team's going to be because they're going to be up in so many games.
Right.
And if they're bend but don't break, too.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, it's gonna be.
I think Clemson has the D line to affect Alabama though.
That's probably
Fair point.
Because
One of
they
the
have I think all their guys are
But-
going to get drafted first or second round.
I will say that Texas, their secondary cannot be that good. If you can get a couple seconds,
Yeah.
look what Texas A&M did to that
No, I know.
secondary.
But I'm
Tua's athletic enough
Watch
to.
out for Auburn still though.
I'm not done with Auburn yet.
Gus Malzahn plays Nick Saban so well.
Beat him twice.
Twice.
Oh, you're not done with Auburn, but you're done with Wisconsin.
I'm not done with
Auburn lost
Wisconsin.
to LSU.
I'm all on Wisconsin if Alex Hornibrook's a starting quarterback. Then if they make a switch,
I'm all
done
in on
Wisconsin.
Coach O and the Tigers.
But let's transition to
Burrow's a good he gets it done.
Ah,
He's not a stud, but
He should have won the job.
He's doing exactly what he's supposed to be doing though, enough
Okay.
to win. He's made some gutsy plays.
Okay, Sean.
And-
I'll give you that one. You're right. He's done enough, like
Yeah.
you said. He's better than Alex Hornibrook.
It's a Coach O team. How many
Wait,
penalties do they have? Like
If
13?
the Badgers said Joe Burrow, we would have not lost to BYU.
Oh yeah.
Of course.
Let's go to better sweat. What do you guys say?